Hello guys and welcome to another log of Digimon Pendulum Color Deep Savers, and for today's log we have Jellymon. So yeah, as mentioned in the earlier log on the Vital Bracelet Blitzmon Dim, unfortunately due to the unfortunate announcement of Vital Bracelet Arena being shut down, for the next upcoming logs it will always be in this form where we are alternating between the Vital Bracelet series and maybe Pendulum Color, and even when we are done it will be between Vital Bracelet BE and Vital Bracelet, because we have to kind of rush these content out before the Vital Bracelet Arena app becomes defunct. At the time of recording this video, I have about another 2 months plus before all the online functions cease, and I really don't know what is remaining in the offline version of the app. And if I unfortunately have to have to change my phone, that means I lose access to the app. So yeah, it is unfortunate to have to rush through the content like this. So it will be a bit it might be a bit confusing for some of you who are following closely that, hey, how come we are switching content between these two series, but hope you understand the position we are in. So yeah, let's continue with today's log. Anyway, before we continue with today's log, just have to say, if you're a fan of Digimon or raising virtual pets, you've come to the right channel, because I document every Digimon that I raise and I upload at least twice a week. So if you're interested in such content, go ahead and zap the like and subscribe button with Jellymon's Baby Thunder and turn on all notifications so you don't miss any of my uploads. Alright, let's get down to today's log. We have Jellymon. As usual, we start with etymology and origin of his name. Obviously, Jellymon is derived from the term not jelly, not like the jelly, the jello they eat, but jellyfish. So yeah, because it's based on a jellyfish. Yeah, it's really cute. It's from the Ghost game, one of the protagonists. Let's look at his profile on Digimon.net. It's a mollusk Digimon with a head that's squishy like a jellyfish. Its entire body is just as pliable, and in fact, Jellymon sometimes stores itself within its own cranium. Yeah, then it looks really like a jellyfish. So those who have watched Ghost game, it looks very cute when it's in that form as well. Spending its days looking like it is just a head, it is so light that while it is in this form, a mere breeze will send it flying. So if I remember correctly, the Vital Bracelet sprite actually has some parts where it goes into that form, where it becomes that small little head. So it's really quite cute when you see it, but I'm not sure if the sprite here on Digimon Color actually shows that, but let's take a look later. So it prefers clean spaces and clean conduct, flying into a fit in the face of dirt, digi-egg, and unfurling its body into combat mode. Jellymon uses its signature move Baby Thunder to launch paralytic static from the tips of his tentacles, Bolt Knuckle to unleash a punch with an electric fist, and Spiral Kick to smack the enemy into the air with a somersault kick. So typical of a protagonist Digimon, being one of the protagonists in Ghost game, it has like 3 special moves. So not surprising, yeah. Usually they have that kind of protagonist special moves, yeah. Protagonist special set list. So that is Jellymon's profile, and as usual, once we are done, we'll look at evolution conditions. So for Jellymon, in terms of evolution conditions, we have to look at Humulus.com as usual, and for Humulus.com, it's my recommended website for all evolution needs. And sorry, I was talking about Humulus.com. Unfortunately, there was a bit of distraction at the back, so I had to pause for a while. So back on Humulus.com, that's my go-to website for all my evolution condition needs. Highly recommend it if you're raising any Digimon. It's the reason why I was able to raise all the Digimon on Vital Bracelet BE, Digimon Color, Digimon Pendulum Color. Thanks to Humulus.com, it has everything. So if you're ever lost trying to raise a specific Digimon or not sure how to do it, go to Humulus.com, you'll be able to get your answers. So for Jellymon, in terms of evolution conditions, you can evolve from Pokemon. You just need to make sure that you have slot 6 unlocked. So Jellymon is from the hidden evolution line, which means that you need to collect your Deep Savers to another Digimon Pendulum Color version, and that will help you unlock the entire Jellymon evolution line. Once it's unlocked, you just need to make sure that your Pokemon has not too many mistakes, at least 1+ condition hearts, and 0 to 3 effort. So basically not too many training. If you train too much, you'll become Gomamon instead. So just need to make sure that you fulfill those conditions, you'll get Jellymon. It's quite straightforward. And of course, there's not much nostalgia factor here aside from the fact that you appeared in Vital Bracelet BE. So that's when It has a different evolution conditions because obviously it's on an entirely different device with different gameplay mechanics. So the sprite is different as well, and I honestly, hand to heart, I prefer the Vital Bracelet sprite, but in terms of gameplay I prefer the more virtual pet nature. So why can't we have the best of both worlds, Bandai? So anyway, still it's nice to see Jellymon in the 16x16 pixel version, so looking forward to how it actually looks like on the device. And since we're done with profile and evolution conditions, let's take a closer look at its sprite, shall we? Alright, and here we have Jellymon's sprite on the device, and I think honestly it has a lot of charm around it. Let's take it out of Digimon's house and put it out into the ocean. It has this really chibi look. I think it looks great. It's the first time I actually find it, very charming compared to even the Vital Bracelet. Like, drawing to comparison to Vital Bracelet, usually I prefer the Vital Bracelet sprites. And don't get me wrong, the Jellymon sprite in Vital Bracelet is still amazing, but this is like a totally different level of charm, and it actually looks very good. So maybe for Jellymon, I think it looks great. The sprite 16x16 pixel is just right, and probably because Jellymon's artwork is already really small to begin with, so it's probably easier to work with a lot compared to the other Digimon where there's so much detail to capture within 16x16 pixel. So Jellymon, perfect size for a 16x16 pixel kind of device. The coloring is amazing, capture all the details, even that symbol on Jellymon's head. So anyway, let's see its feeding animation. Does it take any meat? Nope. Jellymon says no. Take a protein then. It's eating animation, really cute. Let's see its training animation. Alright, BB Thunder, that's why you see the lightning bolt. Very nice. And let's see the angry animation. Alright. Skip ahead. Jellymon's angry. You see that? Let's see that again, the happy animation. Okay, at least this thing is a little more obvious in terms of the happy and angry animation sprites. Some of them, they just look so similar. This is like super obvious. It's like really happy, then when it's angry, it's like really angry. It's like really upset. Alright, this is really interesting. I really like this Jellymon sprite. It surprised me, honestly. I thought it would just look, as usual, very compressed, very and understandably, due to the technical constraints of keeping it to 16x16 pixel, so I don't blame them. But this time it actually looks good. Alright, that's its angry animation. As you can see, because of the different colors of the evening sky and the day sky, the entire video's color saturation changes. Alright, let's see its sleeping animation. It sleeps at 8 actually. Oh yes, I like that they managed to capture this detail. So we mentioned this in the profile, so sometimes it retreats into its head so that you can only see the head and the rest of the body is gone. And they actually use this detail for sleeping animation. They did the same for Vital Bracelet, if I remember correctly, or like there are parts of it walking where it will just hide in its helmet. So that was cool. But yeah, same for here for the sleeping animation. They actually animated that. I really like this detail. I've been looking forward to it. I sort of expected it, and if they didn't do it, I would be disappointed, and I'm glad they did it. So very nice. That's Jellymon's sleeping animation. That's it for today's log for Jellymon. If you haven't already, please go ahead and zap the like and subscribe button with Jellymon's BB Thunder and turn on all notifications so you don't miss any of my uploads. I document every Digimon that I raise, and I have logs for Vital Bracelet BE, Digimon Color, Digimon Pendulum Color, so please feel free to check them out. There are playlists right here. Otherwise, thank you for watching. See you in the next video. Bye!